Well, good morning to you. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We had a Christmas party last night for one of the clubs. And these holiday seasons are great, but Christmas parties, sometimes there's a little bit too much alcohol and too much food. But anyhow, I said on my post about the improvised weapons, I would share 2 stories if I had 50 people responded and shared their improvised weapons, what they would use. Well, we didn't have 50 people, but I will share at least one good story. And I also want to say that the comments that you guys put were excellent. That's really good. Just want to open your mind and see that there's many different type of improvised weapons that you can use. I also want you to start to think that, and that's more on the martial arts side or self-defense training side, but your whole body is a weapon. When I used to travel and fly especially with the fight business, or anytime I would let my thumb nails grow really long, and then I would sharpen one of them. So, you cannot bring a knife on an airplane, but that was my improvised weapon. So here's one of the stories. I was bouncing at a bar in New Iberia called America's Sports Bar. It's no longer in business, so I could pretty much share a good bit of details on what happened. So when I took over that bar, that club, the sheriff over there was about to shut them down because they had so much violence. I bounced in that club by myself. I told them I can get the club back, but it was going to get rough in there. It took me about 2 months to do so, and I had the bar pretty much under control. I'd sit at a stool right at the front door. Well, there was a song back then. I want to say it's Nelly that made that song. It's getting hot in here. I want to take off all my clothes. Well, I'm sitting down on my stool and I look on the dance floor and this guy is unbuttoning his pants. So I'm starting to holler at him. I'm like, hey. I'm like, man, I don't need to get up. It was almost the end of the night. I was like, this idiot right here. Well, he ended up taking his pants all the way down. He had on some Speedos with all kind of psychedelic stuff. I get up, I walk over there, I grab the guy on the arm, not thinking anything. He jerks back, he pulls back. So now I gotta handle this guy. I grab him, his pants is down. I'm grabbing him, I'm bringing him to the front door, and I immediately get behind him because that's what I do, and I teach my guys that bounce to do that. You don't want to be in the front in case they swing at you, right? Well, he decides he's gonna try to turn around on me, so I pop him in a pressure point that's actually in my pressure point course that I'm gonna break down the details that I'm building, but I pop him in a pressure point. He gets dazed going down, and guess what?